back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball in.
Coming out is White. The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal. Cut back the other way to the 5.
Goes around the horn or something.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal. Back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20.
It will be the Townies kicking off to the Hawks to start the game.
Welcome to Warwick, Rhode Island. Ladies and gentlemen, where tonight we've got a crucial battle for the East Providence Townies. If they win, doesn't necessarily matter, but if they were to pull the upset, then it would certainly help their chances in moving on to the playoffs, as they have a very tall task ahead of them against the Bishop Hendricken Hawks, and already a great return by Nate Rivas. We apologize in advance for the quick start to this one, as we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Brady Kudo and our entire crew, thank you so much for joining us. Do apologize for our technical difficulties in the pregame. Hendricken has the 1 seed in Division 1 locked up. They have home field throughout the playoffs until we get to the championship game, of course. For the Townies, they're keeping a very close eye on that Cumberland-Mount Pleasant matchup, and we'll try to do the same tonight. If Cumberland beats Mount Pleasant, then East Providence makes the Division 2 playoffs. Jaden Falcone will lead this offense out. On 1st and 10, Falcone will scramble, take it himself. The ball is on the ground. He does recover. So a gain of 3, 2nd and 7 upcoming. Hendricken 6-2, undefeated when playing against the state of Rhode Island. Dynamic offense led by Jaden Falcone. And that two-headed monster in the backfield, Oscar Weah and Ronjai Francis. As you see, Weah in the backfield now. They go trips right on 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Weah up the gut, plowing through, couple yards short of the first down. It's this Bishop Hendricken offense. Again, Jaden Falcone, the junior quarterback, who is a bit of a Kyler Murray-esque. He can get it done on the ground, but he's got a great arm as well. And then Weah and Francis leading the way in the backfield with Joe Felix, Anthony Manna, and Michael De Silva, Devin Lynch, their top 4 receivers. And defensively for the Townies, a well-put-together secondary led by Trey Resendiz, Yusuf Abdullah, and Jaden Orifice is the main story. Linebacking core strong as well. As 3rd down, a quick screen, nothing doing. Nate Rivas caught it. Jonas Rivera brought him down. And a quick stop for the Townies. 4th down and 1 for the Hawks from midfield. They will go for it. Just about 3 minutes in. Senior night for Bishop Hendricken. Teacher appreciation night for Bishop Hendricken. On 4th and 1, they give it up the gut to Weah forward progress should give him the first down, and it will. So Oscar Wea off to a very strong start. Wea a part of the very loaded junior class that we see from Hendricken. First and 10 coming up for Hendy. From the shotgun, Falcone looks left, has a completion to Michael De Silva. He is up near the marker. So a gain of 9, 2nd and 1. Michael De Silva, sophomore, seeing a lot of varsity playing time, a young product that Keith Croft really likes. Keith Croft, 17 state titles at Bishop Hendricken, one of the best to ever do it in the Ocean State. On 2nd and 1, Falco down the field, wide open, Devin Lynch in the end zone, touchdown Hendricken. So Devin Lynch putting Hendricken up early as expected. Marcus Zucker on for the extra point. It is up and good. So 7-0 very early on. And Falcone to Lynch from about 28 yards out. 7-0 very early on. Do want to make one correction. Charles Kretzer will be doing the kicking tonight, not Zucker. So Kretzer just put the extra point through, and he will be back to kick this off to Trey Resendiz and Isaac Fox. 7-0, 8:53 left in the first. This one takes a bounce at the 15 and fielded by Fox at the 5, who gets out of bounds just shy of the 20. So Max Whiting will lead this offense out. 4-3 on the year for these Townies. The wing T formation is their strong suit, their bread and butter. But they're doing it without one of their biggest weapons, Steve Clark, inactive tonight. So Yusuf Abdullah, Isaac Fox, and Jahad Davis-Pinto expected to get much of the workload tonight. So 1st and 10. They motion Evan Johnson. This one immediately blown dead. I believe we're going to get a false start. Looks like Poor had jumped, but they are saying offside on Hendricken. So the offside that caused the false start. So 1st and 5 for East Providence. Orifice will motion. Johnson behind. They give it to Evan Johnson, who got about 1. Tackle made by the 54 of Marcus Zucker. So 2nd and 5 to come for Bishop Hendricken. or for East Providence, excuse me. This Hendricken defense led by two monsters off the edge, and John Erickson and Rushan Villain. On 2nd and 5, Whiting rolling wide. Max Whiting has to get rid of it. Batted up and dropped. Abdullah had a chance.
That pass is incomplete. 3rd down and 5 for the Townies.
Bring it out wide a little bit because we missed the majority of that last play. Right there.
So 3rd and 5 for East Providence. As expected, a lot of motions, a lot of pre-snap activity before Whiting either gives it up or tries to do it himself, as we have just about 8 minutes to play in quarter number 1. Live from Frenesca Stadium. And we are going to get a penalty on Hendricken. A personal foul will give East Providence the first down at the 39-yard line. Up, Whiting keeps it. Has some room to the outside. Max Whiting out of bounds near the 45. It's a gain of about 6. That was, I believe, Evan Johnson, who was just met right away by Rafael Arion. So Whiting making the good decision, deciding to keep it himself. Make something out of nothing in a very packed house here at Frenesca Stadium. Brand new turf field. I had the chance to walk on it pregame. It is beautiful. On 2nd down, they give it to Jacob Poor up ahead, who has the first down and plenty more.
That's a handoff to David Vieira, a gain of about 10 yards for the Townies' first down.
The Townies picking up the first down once more into Hendricken territory, now at the Hawk 41. On first down, this is David Vieira pushing his way to the outside, who's up near the 35. So 2nd and 5 upcoming with 7:22 to play in the quarter. Again, senior night for Bishop Hendricken, as well as teacher appreciation night. Come playoff time, Hendricken will host the loser of that Central North Kingstown game. That game also going on right now on Fans Only Sports Network. Tim Duffy has the call from Providence. 2nd down, up the middle again, nothing doing. Sucker and Rafael Arion on the stop. So 3rd and 5. So another 3rd down, another 3rd and medium. See, maybe Whiting goes back to the air here. And he does. Play action. Whiting has a lot of green in front of him. He'll pick up the first down and more. Out of bounds inside the 25. Cavorn Pemberton was there on the stop. So East Providence doing exactly what they wanted to do. That's march down the field early and try to put a score on the board. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. White has one blown dead immediately. We'll check the call.
Why don't we zoom on the ref?
little bit and then zoom back out. So false start on East Providence. So this will come up 1st and 15 from the 25 or the 24. 6:01 to play. Our feature game of the week on Ocean State FNL is brought to you by the Perino Properties team. Go to PerinoProperties.com, mention Fans Only Sports Network, get a $500 credit towards buying or selling your home. Abdullah on the outside is up near the first down. Stays in bounds. It's just short of the marker. So 2nd and 5 to come. Ocean State FNL, also brought to you by Shamrock Home Loans. Go to shamrockhomeloans.com for more. Joseph Lamy, attorney at law in Cranston. Visit josephlamy.com today. On 2nd and 5. The officials calling timeout. To check the spot of the ball, I believe. So 2nd and 5 from the 15. Whiting looking end zone. He's got a man 50-50 ball. And incomplete. So 3rd down upcoming. Joel Felix almost had the interception. A 50-50 ball that was intended for Jaden Orifice. So 3rd and 5 to come from the 15. Tight formation again. And up the gut to Vieira. The stop is made by Kavarn Pemberton. So 4th down and 4. And East Providence does decide to go for Whiting, getting the play call from Coach John Stringfellow, who, as much as they want to win this game or at least try to keep it as close as they possibly can, all eyes are going to be on that Cumberland-Mount Pleasant game, because if Cumberland can knock off Mount Pleasant, that East Providence would be in the playoffs. But if Mount Pleasant wins, Mount Pleasant, although they would have the same record as EP, they would get the tiebreaker. We were there for that game. 4th down. This one batted up and incomplete. And a turnover on downs for the Townies. So Hendricken will have the first down very deep in their own territory. Falcone leading this offense that has been just so strong all year long. They can really do anything at any given point in time. You want him to throw the ball, he'll throw the ball. You want him to do it himself or feed it off to Weah or Francis, he could do that as well. So 1st and 10. This one up the middle to Weah, who had about 7 on that one. 2nd and 2 to come. Second and 2, 3:34 to play in this first period. 7-0 Hendricken still off that touchdown pass from Falcone to Devin Lynch. On 2nd down, Weah, stutter step, met immediately by Spencer Smith. Jacob Poor in there as well. So 3rd and short coming up.
Gain of about half a yard on the play. Hawk 3rd down and short.
3rd and 2 for the Hawks. Falcone from the shotgun will keep it himself. Jaden Falcone met in a pile is extremely close to the first down.
Quarterback Jaden Falcone holds on to that one. Gain of 5 yards. And Bishop Hendricken.
And they will give him the first down. So Falcone picking up the 5 he needed for the first.
Ball on the 19-yard line. Check that, 29-yard line.
From the 29, 1st and 10. Falcone from the shotgun, going down the field. He's got De Silva just out of his reach. No flag.
Back on the play.
The Hawk faithful not too happy that there was no flag. We have 1:51 to play in this first period. So we have an update from Cranston, Rhode Island. Portsmouth up 14-0 at the half. And as soon as we can get you an update from Cumberland Mount Pleasant, we can. This one taken along the far sideline. Shoved out of bounds, I believe, was Nate Rivas. Second down upcoming. Minute 43, we're getting a flag. The hold against the Hawks, so this will back them up 10. A 10-yard penalty for Hendricken. This will back them up all the way from the 19-yard line. So 2nd and 20 coming up. With a minute 40 showing on the timer. On 2nd and long. Play action. Falcone. In the middle, he's got Rivas, who's tripped up immediately by Jonas Rivera. So 3rd and long upcoming for Hendricken, with a minute and change showing on the clock. And the only other important game in Division I, again, comes from Conley Stadium. Central taking on North Kingstown. We'll get an update there shortly. And we'll try to get an update from Cumberland Mount Pleasant as well. Trips left for Falcone. One man in the backfield on 3rd and long. Falcone down the field for Manna over his head.
The long pass is incomplete.
So 4th and long to come.
4th down and 13 for the Hawks.
So this will be 4th and 13. They will talk this over. We had a penalty on Hendricken. The penalty was declined, so 4th down, and they will punt this away. Nate Rivas will punt this to Evan Johnson and Trey Resendiz. High snap. Kick bounced at midfield and out of bounds near the 45. With a hang time of about 4.5 seconds. An update from Conley Stadium with 1:16 to play. The Skippers lead the Knights 19-6. So a 22-second showing in the quarter. The Townies will have the first down at the 47-yard line. Whiting has looked good so far. And as East Providence takes the field, we want to give a huge shout out to everyone watching at the local in East Providence. Tonight's game is brought to you by the local on 478 Waterman Avenue. Check them out at thelocal.com. Whiting dumps this to Abdullah, who gets about 3. Jeremy Sadie on the stop. And that should take us to the end of the quarter, and it will.
And that completes the first quarter of play.
Well then,
So Bishop Hendricken Hawks 7,
we've got ourselves a game.
Townies 0.
7-0 at the end of one. Hendricken off that touchdown pass from Falcona Lynch. Puts the Hawks up on senior night. We'll take a break. You're watching our feature game of the week on Ocean State FNL on Fans Only Sports Network.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. Just right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, Billy King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20.
So we welcome you back. And a quick start here for the Townies. Devin Vieira with that carry up to midfield. Hendricken leading 7-0. Brady Kudo in the broadcast booth. We thank you for joining us this evening and apologize for our technical difficulties at the start of this game. Senior night from Fracassa Field, teacher appreciation night as well. On 3rd and 6, they pitch it to Abdullah, who chugs his way to the 44-yard line and is met by C-Day. Rashad Villain in there as well. A gain of 4. 4th and short. 4th and very short. 4th and less than a yard. East Providence will go for it as we've approached a minute played in this second quarter. Wishbone again for Whiting on 4th and 1. Going with the hard count. He hands it off up the gut, and I don't know if he got it. This is very close. Jawin Bonnet on the stop. Came right up the middle. Did he get it? Yes, he did. I believe. Yes, he did. That was awfully close nonetheless. First down, Townies. On a great effort by Devin Vieira. So first and 10 once more. Whiting rolling. Whiting being chased. Got hit on the release. In and out of the hands of Jacob Poor. With Noah West on the coverage. Bodden provided the pressure along with C-Day. So we got second and 10 upcoming. .9:48 to play in the quarter. On second down, this is Yusuf Abdullah to the outside. Abdullah all the way up near the 15. But I believe he stepped out earlier. A gain of 25 for the senior. He did step out at the 23, though. Forward progress all the way. He ran all the way up to the 15, but just stepped out of the 23. So first and 10 to come from Hendricken territory, right outside the red zone. They motion Fox. They give it to Fox, who ran into his own man, slips a tackle, and Bonnet is there to bring him down again. Jawin Bodden, a senior captain, has been huge for them. A loss of 3 there, second and 13 to come. Wing T again, they motion Fox. Whiting, option, out to Fox, who just got back to the line of scrimmage. With Kavorn Pemberton on the stop.
2 yards, third down, and 11.
Third and 11 to come. You have to imagine a passing situation for Whiting.
Ball placed on the 25.
The ball is on the 25 of Hendricken with 8:26 to play in the quarter. From the 24, Whiting on third down, looks down the field, nobody home. Isaac Fox, closest man to it.
That pass is incomplete.
Well over the head of Fox, so fourth and long upcoming. The Townies will go for it. An update for you from West Warwick, Rhode Island. Mount Hope has just put it in the end zone, 20-14. And I'm sorry, 2020. West Warwick just put it in the end zone. Scoreboard now updated. So Huskies playing it tough to the Wizards, who just came off the loss last week to Moses Brown. We will have their game against the Pilgrim Patriots tomorrow. A gentleman by the name of Brady Kudo will be on the call for that one. On fourth and long, Whiting for Orifice, knocked down. But there is a flag, and I don't see how. Cameron Daly in coverage. So we'll check the call with 8:06 showing on the timer. And that is pass interference. So first and goal to come from the 13-yard line.
Pass interference on the Hawks. It'll be a first down, Townies.
So first and 10, East Providence. A huge break for the Townies there. On first and 10, this one up the gut. It's Vieira, Devin Vieira. Ball came out. Play was blown dead.
A gain of 3 yards.
Gain of 3 on the play. So second and 7 to come for EP. Still 14-0 Portsmouth over Cranston East from Cranston Stadium. As Whiting got tripped up.
The quarterback slips up and is down. A loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard for Whiting.
Down.
So third and 8 to come.
3rd and 8 down and 8 for the Townies.
Seven and change to play. Wishbone again. Whiting will roll and dump it to Johnson, who just put it out of his reach.
Pressure is incomplete.
Pressure provided again
4th down.
by the 9 of Baden.
9 for the Townies.
4th and 9 for the Townies. So a very crucial 4th and long. Townies have to convert here. Fourth and long. Whiting, pressure coming. Whiting escapes up the middle. Max Whiting is into the end zone for an East Providence touchdown.
That's a touchdown for the Townies.
Alrighty then.
Max Whiting holds on to it.
Max Whiting doing it himself. On 4th and 10.
6.
Whiting putting EP right back in this game. And a timeout called by East Providence. We'll step aside. You're watching Ocean State FNL on Fans Only Sports Network.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
Isaac Fox is on for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and a good kick. We've got a game. 7-7 with 6:33 to play in the first half. Whiting taking it in from 10 yards out. And Hendricken now will have the chance to answer. Still 0-0 in Cumberland. That's the game we're keeping our most attention on. As if Cumberland wins, East Providence is playing playoff football. Fox will tee it up and send it away. Michael Da Silva and Nate Rivas are back deep to receive. They stand at their 14. Fox kicks this out of bounds, and the special teams woes for East Providence continue. We've seen it all season. So East Providence should get the ball at their own 40. So they will actually get it at the 35. 1st and 10 for Hendricken. Falcone from the shotgun will hand it to Weah. Oscar Weah bouncing off tacklers. Oscar Weah's got a first down and more out near the 45.
That's Oscar Weah with a run, a gain of 22 yards.
A gain of 22 on the play. So 1st and 10 from the 45.
Ball placed on the 45-yard line. First down.
On 1st and 10. They give it to Weah, who has space outside and is forced out of bounds after a gain of about 7. We have an update
The 7-yard gain
from Tucker Field
by Oscar Weah.
near the end of the first quarter. Cumberland up 14-0 on Mount Pleasant. Exactly what the Townies needed.
Check that 5-yard gain. 2nd down and 5 for the Hawks.
So they marked Weah out of bounds after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 from the 40 coming up. Ocean State FNL brought to you by 401 Strength and Fitness. 401-270-3009. By Basta on Broad Street in Cranston, and by Batola, 44 Rope Square in Cranston. 2nd and 5, play action. Falcone down the middle, has Mana just out of his hands.
The deep pass is incomplete.
That was Mana gonna hit pay dirt. Just overthrown. And a huge break for the Townies. 3rd and 5 to come.
So 3rd down and 5.
This one immediately whistled dead. We'll check the call. A false start on Hendricken. So back him up 5. 3rd and 10 from the 45. 6:11 showing on the timer. Two receivers to Falcone's right, Mana to his left. He's on one-on-one coverage with Fox. Play action, slant route, Mana caught, first down.
That's an 11-yard reception.
Mana beat Fox. No other way you could put it.
First down, Hawks.
Hendricken is rolling at the EP 34. So 1st and 10 for Hendricken again. They motion Revis. Play action. Over the middle, caught. Up near the first down.
Now the pass is caught over the middle. A gain of 14 yards on the reception.
Dylan Lynch with the catch.
Hendricken first down.
Hendricken with the first down once more. The passing game for Falcone is clicking on every cylinder. Not only what they wanted, but what they needed. And East Providence has yet to find an answer. First and 10. Falcone keeps it himself. Jaden Falcone cuts it back inside the 5, short of the end zone.
For a gain of 14 yards.
14 on the play.
First down.
First and 10 from the 6.
We have an injury on the field.
We have an injured Townie on the field, so we will step aside. You're watching our feature game of the week on Ocean State FNL on Fans Only Sports Network.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they got it. The way.
6-yard line.
Hendricken has the ball. First down on the 6. Falcone, end zone, Mana! Is he in? He is not. Ball fell out. Knocked out of his hands.
Second down and goal for the Hawks.
So second and goal from the 6 for the Hawks. Passing formation for Hendricken. Weah in the shotgun. Falcone looking left, just out of the reach of Dylan Lynch.
That pass just out of the reach in the end zone.
So third and goal again. The red zone problems for Hendricken continue. We're not accustomed to seeing this. .419 left in the half. On third down, Falcone up the middle. Jaden Falcone, end zone for a Hendy touchdown.
And that's Jaden Falcone. Holds on to it and scores a touchdown. Your score now 13.
Jaden Falcone from 6 yards out, giving Hendricken their lead once more. Extra point is true. 14-7, Hendricken finally gaining their lead back on a Falcone touchdown run from 6 yards out. Up next on Fans Only Sports Network, we got a slate. Moses Brown takes on Pilgrim, not Bayview, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Providence College Ice Hockey taking on Merrimack. And some lacrosse for you. Rhode Island is in action. I believe they take on Central Connecticut State. Tonight's game sponsored by the local and Shamrock Home Loans as we get this underway. This one returned to near the 25.
Back return by the Townies for about 10 yards. Ball is placed on the 27-yard line. First down, East Providence.
First down for the Townies from the 23. 4:06 showing on the clock. Near sideline behind Abdullah.
That pass is incomplete.
Sadie was in coverage. So 2nd and 10 to come. .403 showing on the play clock. This one up the gut, a gain of about 5
That handoff
for Devin Vieira.
to number 40. Vieira gain of 5 yards. Third down and 5.
A 3rd and 5 upcoming. Under 4 minutes to play in the half. Up the middle again. Rumbling for the first down once more is Max Whiting.
Quarterback holds on to it. A gain of 8 yards.
So East Providence again marching down the field. First and 10, Johnson in motion. Whiting, pressure coming. Whiting goes down. It's Villain. Rushan Villain on the stop, along with Jawin Bodden.
10 yards on the play.
A loss of 10 on the play. 2nd and very long from the 35.
Ball placed on the 35-yard line.
So just when things were getting good again for East Providence, Jawin Bodden and Rushan Villain say no. Whistles blow. A timeout
We have a timeout.
to Hendricken. We'll step aside. Our feature game of the week on Ocean State FNL on Fans Only Sports Network.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
With 2 minutes showing on the clock, we welcome you back to Fracassa Stadium on the campus of Bishop Hendricken High School in Warwick, Rhode Island. The Hawks up 14-7, but the Townies have started to march down the field. Second and long again, met nowhere was Max Whiting. Hendricken calls a timeout. There was a penalty as well. We'll step aside once more on our feature game of the week on Fanzoli Sports Network.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
Welcome back to Warwick, Rhode Island. A minute 53 on the clock. Third and long. This one outside again was Yusuf Abdullah, very close to the original line of scrimmage.
Carry, gain of 10 yards. Fourth down.
A fourth down called. 4th and 10 for the Townies. We're going to get another Hendricken timeout. We'll step aside once more on our feature game of the week on Fanzoli Sports Network.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And board back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
1:47 showing on the clock. Hendricken out of timeouts as we welcome you back to Warwick, Rhode Island. Hendy up 14-7 over East Providence. As this one is blown dead immediately, and we'll check the flag. Jay Cleary, our referee this evening. It's an offside on Hendricken. So this will make it 4th and shorter. This one high, fair catch called with a hang time of about 5.5 seconds. Hendricken will take possession at the 29-yard line with a minute 39 left to go. for Jaden Falcone to make this a 2-score affair. On first down, Falcone over the middle has Michael De Silva across for the first down. So Michael De Silva. First down, Hendricken. 1:29 on the board. They go no huddle. Falcone from the shotgun. Jaden Falcone looking, checks it down to Mana, who falls down at the line of scrimmage. And the clock will keep moving. Second down. Approaching a minute to play. Hendricken out of timeouts in this first half. Falcone to the right side. It's Rivas who's wrapped up right away by Yusuf Abdullah. Third down and 5.
Third down and 6 for the Hawks.
Falcone under 30 seconds now. Falcone down the field, looking for Mana, just dropped it. Again.
That pass is incomplete.
Mana, that's the second time now he's had 6 points lying in front of him.
Third down. 18 seconds remaining.
So this
in the first half.
will be fourth down with 18 seconds to play on the clock. Hendricken will go for it, it seems. They may just punt it. Looks like they're just going to punt it. Thought they may go for it. Why not take a shot with 18 seconds left? Resendiz will receive the punt. This one, high kick. Bounced at the 30 and rolls all the way back near the 25 with a hang time of 3.01 seconds. With 5.3 seconds remaining, looks like the Townies may just take a knee from the 25 and head into the locker room. As we got an update from Conley Stadium, the Skippers of North Kingstown still up 19-6. That one 2 minutes gone by in the fourth. There is another flag on the field. Hendricken is charged with a hold. So that will bump oh, my apologies. East Providence was charged with the hold. So that'll bump them back to the 15. So Whiting goes down to a knee. And that'll take us to the end of the first half from Warwick. A very, very tight-knit affair. 14-7 is where we stand. Not many people would have expected this. But as it stands right now, even though East Providence is down, they would play football in November. We'll take the break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a few minutes. You're watching our Ocean State FNL feature game of the week on Fans Only Sports Network.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down. 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side.
Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
Take the field.
Can we please give it up for our Hawk Marching Band? And at this time, if we can please focus our attention to midfield for a very, very special presentation. At this time, we'd like to recognize some very special people in our Bishop Hendricken Hawk community. As part of our senior night activities, we want to thank our school's teachers and staff who have in so many ways impacted the lives of so many of our students and student athletes.
We love you, Coach Jay!
Tonight, we honor and show tremendous love and respect for our hardworking and selfless faculty and staff members that help make our school so special. Thank you for being such great mentors, guides, and educators to all of our young men here at Bishop Hendricken High School. A school is nothing without our students and without great teachers. And let me tell you, we have great teachers.
We love you, Coach Rack!
May God continue to bless you and your families. And thank you for being such pivotal influences on our school community. Can we now give a loud round of applause and appreciation for Bishop Hendricken's amazing faculty and staff who have joined us this evening with members of our seniors on their very special night. Congratulations, our senior Hawks and our faculty and staff. We thank you from the bottom of our heart. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone, they're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
As we welcome you back to the second half from Fracassa Stadium. Hendricken up 14-7 over the East Providence Townies. As this one from Kratzer is kicked away to Trey Resendiz. Resendiz takes this at his 15. Trey Resendiz, a very good return up near the 40-yard line. A gain of 20 as we welcome you inside the broadcast booth once more. I'm Brady Kudo. Thank you so much for joining us from Hendy. Very, very close. Not many people were expecting it to be 14-7 at the halftime. In a very... this is a non-conference game that very late in the season, it means a lot. A momentum boost for both sides. If Hendricken wins, they'll finish 7-2 on the season. And they do have home field advantage throughout the playoffs in Division 1. And East Providence, they're at 4-3. All they need is a Cumberland victory over Mount Pleasant. They're in the playoffs. If Mount Pleasant wins, they'd get in. Even though they have the same record, Mount Pleasant does hold the tiebreaker over East Providence. If you remember that game from about a month ago, Mount Pleasant won, I believe it was 40-8. I know we covered that game. Nonetheless, we're getting 1st and 10. Davis Pinto in motion. They give it to him, and he is met right away by the wall. That is Jeremy Sadie. 2nd and 9 to come. And the Townie offense, that for the most part, aside from that touchdown run by Whiting on 4th down, has been lackluster. Up the middle again. Not much there. A gain of about 5. I'll mark it an official gain of 3. 3rd and 6 to come. Hendricken shows blitz. Play action. Here comes the pressure. Whiting being chased by Villain as the 1st down and more. Max Whiting out of bounds near the 30. A huge pickup.
It's a gain of 20 yards on the play. The quarterback gets to the outside. Ball placed at the 31-yard line.
Ball placed at the 31 with 10:28 showing on the timer. 1st down EP. Wing T formation again. Up the middle. Ball is on the ground. Hendricken has it.
There's a fumble on the play.
Very confusing sequence for a moment, as the ball was just snatched by Kavorn Pemberton.
Fumble recovery by Kayvon Pemberton.
So Hendricken will take over at the 32.
2-yard line, 1st down Hawks.
That defense, the Hendricken defense, it's been stifling all year. We're seeing it once more tonight. From the shotgun, Falcone rolling left. Falcone, oh my goodness, a snag down the sideline. Still showing up is Devin Lynch. A phenomenal catch and good for a Townie first, for a Hawk first down. My apologies.
An amazing catch by the Hawks. First down. Ball at the 34-yard line.
Devin Lynch with an amazing grab. So 1st and 10. De Silva motions, they hand it to Weah. Oscar Weah. Weah out of bounds. First down, gain of about 15.
A gain of 8 yards on the play. First down.
So first down for the Hawks.
Ball's placed at the 22-yard line.
So Hendricken will get this started from the 22 with 9:47 showing on the timer. Whistles, referees, timeout. Just checking the chain. There's an issue with the chains. And they need assistance. So they need another member of the chain gang to help it get resolved. They get it resolved. And we're rolling again on 1st and 10. Low snap, Falcone, looking end zone. He's got Rivas, touchdown, Bishop Hendricken. 22 yards.
Reception and touchdown for the Hawks. This time it's Nate Rivas.
20-7.
Nate Rivas with the pass.
Very quickly. Hendricken finding their stride. But they are taking this back. Just why?
There's a penalty on the play, penalty on the Hawks.
So there was a
5-yard penalty. Hawks will repeat the first down.
5-yard penalty on Hendricken. So they took the touchdown off the board. So 1st and 15. De Silva will motion. Weah has room and is stripped up near the line of scrimmage. My apologies, that was Ron J. Francis.
That's Ron J. Francis with the carry, a gain of 1 yard.
A gain of a yard. So 2nd and 14 to come. Second and 14. Falcone drops back. Falcone might have to do it himself. He is met. Jonas Rivera. Big loss on the play. So a taller task for Hendricken to get that touchdown back.
Third down and long for the Hawks.
Falcone scrambling, ran out of real estate. No room, nowhere to go. He was introduced to Jonas Rivera. Now on 3rd and 2 miles. Play action. Falcone winds up, wide open. Devin Lynch times 2. Touchdown, Hendricken. No flags.
And that's another great pass reception. This time to number 18, Devin Lynch from quarterback Jaden Falcone. That was a 37-yard pass
A 37-yard
to the Hawks.
touchdown as Charles Kretzer will come on for the extra point. Right down the middle.
And the extra point is good.
21-7 with 7:52 to play in the 3rd.
Your score now, Hawks 21, Townies 7.
Some upcoming football for you. Moses Brown in action. Tomorrow, we've got the call for that. Take it on Pilgrim, not Bayview. PC Ice Hockey. All coming up for you right here on Fans Only Sports Network. Kretzer will kick this off. Back deep. Trey Resendiz. And Isaac Fox. This one, good kick to Resendiz, who fields this at the 10. Resendiz met. Quickly, ball's on the ground. Who's got it? Does Hendricken have the football? Yes, they do. The special teams unpleasantries just continue for the Townies. We've seen it all year. And the latest form of it comes as a muffed kickoff return by Trey Resendiz, which gives Hendricken the ball in the EP 24. We have an update from West Warwick. Mount Hope is taking the lead 26-20 with 7:50 to play. That is an upset. Falcone going for it all. Da Silva. Oh, that was almost a completion.
That pass is incomplete.
Da Silva had it for a moment and lost it. Nonetheless, a great effort by the sophomore. So 2nd and 10 coming up. Falcone from the shotgun formation once more. Way is by his side. Weah up the middle. Oscar Weah spin cycling his way, rumbling up near the 10-yard line.
Pushes his way.
So first down and plenty more for the junior.
12-yard line.
We talked about this star-studded junior class for Hendricken. Weah, Ron J. Francis, Jaden Falcone, Rushan Villain, Joel Felix, Nate Rivas. Just some of the names that are in that class of 2024 that have eyes on another Super Bowl. First and goal. Falcone to De Silva. Michael De Silva out of bounds inside the 5.
That's the pass reception to number 13, Michael De Silva.
An update for you from Cranston. Portsmouth up 22-6 in that one. We'll try to get you an update from the Cumberland Mount Pleasant game as soon as we can. So a gain of 6 on that last pass.
Second down
We do have an update. 21-6 Cumberland leads
and 4 for the Hawks.
in the third quarter. Evan Spencer back and healthy for the Clippers. He has been the difference. Falcone looking end zone. Has De Silva for a Hendricken touchdown.
And another fantastic pass reception, this time in the right corner of the end zone.
Hendricken now blowing this one wide open.
Thrown by quarterback Jaden Falcone.
Kretzer on for the extra point. So Michael De Silva joining the fun. Extra point is near perfect.
And the extra point is good for the Hawks. And yours
28-7 with 6:45 showing on the clock.
the score,
Devin Lynch
28,
has 2 touchdowns.
East Providence Townies 7.
Falcone has a rushing touchdown. And that pass to Michael De Silva makes it 4. And Max Whiting has that 10-yard touchdown run for the Townies. 28-7 we stand. Kretzer will kick this off. Short kick. Fielded at the 8. By the Townies. Good return. Knocked out of bounds strongly inside the 40.
Taken down out of bounds
Was Kitwana Ruddick.
at the 33-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 33.
Townie first down.
So a East Providence first down upcoming. Today's game brought to you by The Local. Shout out to everyone watching at The Local, 478 Waterman Avenue in East Providence. Shamrock Home Loans. Visit shamrockhomeloans.com for more. Paiva Realty, the Perino team. Mention Fans Only Sports. Get a $500 credit towards buying or selling your home. As Isaac Fox bounces off a defender up near the 45-yard line for a gain of about 7.
It's a 6-yard, 7-yard gain on the run.
Second and 4, the official tally.
4 yards.
6:15 to go in the third. Outside again, it's Whiting who has the first down and a late flag. We'll check the call. Yeah, it was Whiting. Flag up.
That's Max Whiting with the carry.
Jay Cleary, our referee, will get the call. And a personal foul on Hendricken.
After the play.
So tack on 15 more for the Townies. First and 10 coming up. Exactly what they needed.
Ball on the 29-yard line. Townie first
So the ball now at the 29-yard line. This one up the middle, beaten, battered, and bruised.
gain of 1 yard on the carry.
Was Pinto. First hit made by Colin Martin. And there is an injured Hawk down on the field. We'll step aside. You're watching our feature game of the week on Ocean State FNL exclusively on Fans Only Sports Network.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch.
So that was Raphael Arian who was injured on the play. If we could get an update on him, we will. A scary sight and someone the Hawks cannot afford to lose. On play action, oh, Rushan Villain! Oh, boy! Oh, my goodness, head hunting.
Sean Villain.
Rube called him the best edge rusher in the state for a reason.
Townie 3rd down and 15.
Oh, my goodness. Third and very long for the Townies. Wing T formation once more. Whiting. Here comes Villain again over the head of Isaac Fox.
That pass is incomplete.
And a 4th down upcoming.
We'll go to a 4th down and long.
No flags this time. So 4th and down. They're going to go for it. They don't necessarily have a choice if they want to remain in this game. Although, if it were sand, they would be playing postseason football. Cumberland still up on Mount Pleasant 21-6. So on 4th and long, they will take a shot. Whiting looking. Whiting still on his feet. He is a sandwich. Tackle near the 45 by multiple Hawks. Colin Martin was there first. Villain was in there. Joanne Bodden was there. Sia was there. Hendricken takes over with prime field position.
Ball places the 44-yard line.
44-yard line is the official mark. (28-7), 4:44 to play. Hendricken takes over 1st and 10 from the 44. To Ronjai Francis, who gets back to the line of scrimmage. A great article written on Ronjai by Ron Robert on fansonlysports.com. Ronjai, of course, the brother of Quiddy Pay, Hendricken alum, went on to the play at the University of Michigan and is now a member of the Indianapolis Colts. As we take a timeout, you're watching Ocean State FNL, our feature game of the week on Fans Only Sports Network.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
We welcome you back to Warwick. 2nd down coming up. Falcone looking to the right side, just over the head of Da Silva. So 3rd and long upcoming.
That comes to a 3rd down and 9 for the Hawks.
3rd and long. They gave it to Francis again. Ronjai Francis! 1st down and plenty more! Ronjai Francis up near the 30. He is quick as a cat, Ronjai Francis. So 1st and 10, 3:53 showing on the clock. Up the middle again. Weah. The gain of 5 on the play.
Second down. Actually, a gain of 6 on the play. Second down and 4 for the Hawks.
We will be getting an update on Cumberland Mount Pleasant in moments. Again, if you didn't know already, if Cumberland beats Mount Pleasant, then East Providence will be playing football, meaningful football, in November. Second down. Falcone on the option, stays on his feet. Jaden Falcone breaks free. That's a Hendy touchdown. Wow. There is a flag, so we will check it, but Jaden Falcone with a great job staying upright. We will check the call. So still 21-6 Cumberland. Try to get you other updates from throughout the league. All right, now we'll turn our attention to our referee, Jay Cleary, and check the call.
Looks like that was on the Townies. Face pass.
A face mask called
That touchdown is good.
on East Providence. That touchdown will stand. Jaden Falcone with a great effort. Kreitzer will kick the extra point. Extra point, high, arcing, and good. 35-7. Hendricken blowing it open in this second half.
Today by Charles Kretzer, the Hawks. The Hawks now lead 35-7.
Tonight's game brought to you by The Local at East Providence. Shout out to everyone watching at The Local, 478 Waterman Ave in East Providence. Shamrock Home Loans. Visit shamrockhomeloans.com for more. Paiva Realty, the Perino Properties team, mention Fans Only Sports. Get a $500 credit towards buying or selling your home. JosephLamy.com. 401 Strength and Fitness. Call them today, 401-270-3009. By Basta on Broad Street in Cranston. By Batola, 44 Rope Square, Cranston, Rhode Island, voted best pizza in Rhode Island. And by RR Elite Recruits, with access to 3,000 schools and 80,000 coaches across 38 NCAA sports. Be seen by signing up for your 7-day free trial at rreliterecruits.com today. They will be happy in Warwick tonight as their Hawks from Hendricken are up big on the Townies. This one kicked and fielded near the 10 by Jahad Davis Pinto. Pinto gets to near the 25 and is wrapped up by Colin Martin. Gain of about 15 on the play.
That'll be first down, Townies.
First down for East Providence with 2:37 showing on the clock. With the ball at the 24-yard line. Wing T formation again for East Providence. Outside of Fox. Isaac Fox getting dragged down across the markers. And they will have enough for a first down.
A gain of 11 yards.
Pickup of 11
First down, Townies.
for the sophomore. who for the Townies is a jack of all trades. He's a kicker. He's a safety. He's a running back. He's a pass catcher. Does a little bit of everything for East Providence. Wishbone once more. They pitch it to Fox again, who's near the 40. Sub 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Gain of about 4. So second and 6 upcoming. Whistle is blown. There is a timeout taken by our officials. We'll get the right time. 1:22 to play in the third. And there was an equipment issue with Marcus Sucker's helmet. First and 10. Up the middle. Again, it's Vieira. Up to about the 45. Gain of 5. Sukar in on the stop. So now less than a minute to play. 3rd and 1 upcoming for EP. The Hendricken fan base is one of the stronger fan bases in all of the Ocean State. We've seen that been put on display multiple times this evening from Fracassa. On 3rd and 1. Up the gut again. I don't believe the Townies picked up the first down. He is short. So no gain. 4th and 1 as we wind towards the end of quarter number 3. We have 12 minutes to dance. And Hendricken will walk out of here with a victory. 35-7. They blew it open. You're watching Ocean State FNL, our feature game of the week on Fans Only Sports Network.
Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20.
Welcome back to Warwick. Townies have 4th and 1 from near midfield. And I believe they are checking the official spot of the ball. So the official spot has been corrected, and I believe they got it. They did. They got it by a few. So, Townies moving the chains.
The chains will move first down and 10.
First and 10 from the 47. Pinto motions. Whiting down the field has orifice in and out.
That pass is incomplete. Second down, Townies.
Noah West in coverage. So second and 10 once more for East Providence. One up the gut to near midfield.
That's a carry up the middle. Gain of 3 yards on the play. Third down.
Gain of 3 on the play, so 3rd and 6 to come for EP. Wishbone again. And a false start. That didn't look right from the beginning.
It's a false start on the Townies. It's a 5-yard penalty.
So the 5-yard penalty will back them up to the 45.5. And we do have a final from West Warwick. A huge upset in Division II. Mount Hope has gone to West Warwick and beaten the Wizards, as Whiting will pick up the first down, or at least he's very close to it, on the keeper.
Taken out of bounds. At the 42-yard line.
Great sidestep by Whiting, who's got the first down inside the 25.
That's a solid run by East Providence County quarterback Max Whiting. Taken out of bounds. But a flag on the play.
A flag on the play. This one going against the Hawks on a late hit. We have a final from Conley Stadium. North Kingstown has gone to Conley and upset Central 19-6. So Central, in a week's time, or 2 weeks' time rather, will play here. North Kingstown will travel to LaSalle. That is the playoff. So Division I playoffs are set. As this one is handed up the gut for a gain of about 5. Vieira on the carry. So in Division I, Bishop Hendricken will host Central, and LaSalle will host North Kingstown. Still a lot to be played out in Division II. As it stands right now, East Providence will play. Second and short. Pitch. Out back to Fox. Flag on the play. Fox has a first down. The ball is on the ground. I believe Hendricken has it. But we'll check the flags before anything. Holding on East Providence. That penalty is declined. Bishop Hendricken recovered the fumble.
Looks like there's a holding on East Providence on the play.
So we are going to have first down. And we have an unsportsmanlike conduct called on Hendricken. So the fumble recovery stands. They just will move Hendricken back 15 yards. That was a dead ball foul.
There were multiple flags on the play.
So Hendricken will take over first and 10 at their 3.
Ball is at the 3-yard line. First down, Hawks.
So first and 10 for Hendricken. Weah up the middle. Didn't get a whole heck of a lot.
That's Oscar Weir with the carry. Pushes his way to the 6-yard line. Second down, Hawks.
So a second down upcoming for the Hawks. Second and long. This one fed up the middle again to Dylan Lynch. Second down upcoming.
On first down. Ball placed at the 15-yard line.
First down. Flag on the play is Weah.
That's Oscar Weir.
Our apologies, Josiah Dennis on that carry. We will check. There was a flag thrown.
There was a flag on the play.
So we will check that. Put the appropriate time up. 6:19 left to go in the game.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
So the ball will be pushed back
First down.
to the 10-yard line. So a first down and 15 to come. An update for you. Cranston West is leading East Greenwich 28-0. West has secured a home playoff game in Division 2. We come up first and 15. Falcone has gone to the bench. Lynch with that carry. Flag was thrown. And that's game from East Greenwich, rather. That is final. So West ends their regular season with a win against the Avengers. We have another flag. We'll check the call. A holding on Hendricken. So push Hendricken back half the distance to the goal. So 1st and 20 to come from the Hendy 5. This one up the middle. A big run up near the markers was Ben Tilton. And we have an update, a final. 27-14, Cumberland has won. East Providence will play at Portsmouth next week. Cumberland will go to Westerly. So a 1st and 10 upcoming. On 1st and 10. Tilton once more. Ben Tilton, watch out! Ben Tilton cuts it back and is brought down at the 49. A gain of 22 for the junior. And a flag has been thrown. This one going against Hendricken. So 1st and 15 to come. And we'll replay first down. Dennis. Forward progress got him about 3. Hendricken with 2nd and 4. 3:44 left to go. Look at this. Sadie down the sideline. Jeremy Sadie down at the 15. A freshman with a big run. A little slow to get up, but he is okay. A 40-plus yard run. Hendricken just chewing the clock down. And a timeout has been called by the Hawks. And we will get our time right as well. 2:28 to play. We'll step aside. You're watching Ocean State FNL, our feature game of the week on Fans Only Sports Network.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
As we welcome you back to Warwick, 35-7 Hendricken. Brady Kudo, thanks you for joining us. And we do have a lot of finals as we're just going to get a lot of kneel downs. And Hendricken is going to ride off into the sunset. 7-2 overall. Perfect in conference play. Perfect in the state of Rhode Island. I'll do you one better. And has secured the number 1 seed in Division 1. They will host the Central Knights next week. So we'll get to some of those finals. Cranston West, as said earlier, beating East Greenwich 28-0. They do have a home playoff game. We are just waiting on who they will play. North Kingstown, again, beat Central 19-6. North Kingstown will go to LaSalle next week. Central will come here to Warwick. Mount Hope with an upset, 26-20 over West Warwick. West Warwick falls to 6-2 overall. They will host a playoff game. We are just waiting to see who they will play. Cumberland, the big one for this game at least. Cumberland beats Mount Pleasant 27-14. Cumberland will travel to Westerly. East Providence, even with the loss today, will play meaningful football in November. They will go to Portsmouth. And a new final coming in overtime. Barrington has defeated Woonsocket 28-27. Barrington don't believe with that we'll make the playoffs. Woonsocket is in. We are just waiting to see who they will play. And the final from Cranston East, Portsmouth beating the Thunderbolts 36-6. So check your Twitters. If you're not following us at FOSPORTZ, follow us. We will be trying to update you throughout the weekend.
On behalf of Bishop Hendricken High School, we'd like to thank you all for joining us this evening.
Bishop Hendricken struggled in the first half. Utter dominance from this one. As they take the final kneel down, you have to like their chances in Division 1. 35-7, your final. Hendricken is the 1 seed in the state tournament. They will face the Central Knights. LaSalle hosts Portsmouth. LaSalle hosts North Kingstown, Portsmouth is going to host East Providence next week in Division 2. Devin Lynch with a pair of touchdown passes. Jaden Falcone with a touchdown run. Michael De Silva caught a touchdown. That does not add up to 5. There was another touchdown scored. Be great if I could remember who scored it. Nonetheless, Max Whiting with the 10-yard touchdown run for the Townies. Falcone, again, a slow and rather sluggish first half. It was 14-7 at the half when many thought it was going to be more like 28-14, 21-7, but it wasn't. And Hendricken just found their stride early in the third quarter and did not look back from there. Falcone with a complete effort. Defensively, Villain, Raphael Arian, who we hope will be healthy enough for next week. Joanne Bodden with a big game. Francis was huge. Cavorn Pemberton was huge. Ben Brooks, Jason Pildurton was huge. A complete all-around effort from the Hawks tonight. Again, they host the Central Knights next week. We've got a little Ocean State FNL on a Saturday tomorrow. Moses Brown, undefeated Moses Brown, will host the Pilgrim Patriots. I'll be on the call for that. 1 p.m. Eastern Time from Providence. So, 35-7 your final. For Manny Ventura, Caroline Niehoff, our entire crew, I'm Brady Kudo saying thank you so much for joining us. Your final once more, 35-7.